So hi all, welcome to this introductory video / tutorial on how to install my new profile. I compiled a profile for the Streamdeck XL, which contains 180 seamlessly animated GIF files, all compiled into one profile with 6 pages, each page containing 30 animated GIFs. And I'll walk you through how to set up that profile, and I'll show you what the profile actually does here. So let me just switch to my screen and the Droid Cam, or perhaps the Droid Cam first full screen, just to give you a basic idea here. So it's a bit hard to navigate with the phone camera also pointing at the Stream Deck. Let me just center that a bit more. Oops. Something like that. No, almost. Just. Oh man. There we go. Now it's nicely centered. No, it should be a bit to the right. Yeah, there we go. So this is basically my main Stream Deck overview. This is actually a reflection of something, I think, glowing USB cable. So this is the profile I'm talking about. I mapped it to my second page, and as you can see, there's all these tiles with all these nice GIF files playing, and you can just select one, and there's like 6 pages in total. And this is not it, because whenever you click on the tile, it'll start playing full screen. Yeah, I think this is the last one. Yeah. So let's just open this one, for example, the first one. I really like that one. So it's basically a profile with 6 pages, 30 animated GIFs per page, and each tile or each GIF has been divided into 32 squares, like tiles, and mapped onto the Stream Deck, and you can push whatever button you like to return to the Stream Deck page. This is also a really cool one. Just want to showcase you a few here to see what you're getting into. So yeah, that's basically the profile. As you see, it has 6 pages, like all sorts of different styles, and well, yeah. Oh. And this is only compatible for the Stream Deck XL, so I'm sorry for people who are using Stream Deck Mini or well, there's a lot of really cool GIFs, and they're all seamless. They're all, well, basically just looping forever. And this was basically my solution for image retention on the Stream Deck. I noticed I got a lot of image retention lately. Well, it's not really screen burn-in, because yeah, when you do some things like run a screensaver or something, it'll eventually go away. But I normally just use the sleep button here and turn my Stream Deck off. So now let's dive into the setting up of the of the Streamdeck here. So this is basically my OBS profile here. As you can see, these are all my profiles here. The one I'm giving away is called GIF Screensavers. I've also already hosted the entire project online here. This is the complete pack with the profile, all the tiles, the thumbnails for the tiles, and the DIY creation pack, so you can create your own animated GIFs. I'll make another tutorial on that. You can download the profile only. You can download the resources, all the animations, if you want to map only like 10 or something like that. You can download the entire Screensaver pack, which are basically all the full screen GIFs, which aren't sliced up into 32 tiles. Then there's the resources, DIY creation pack. We'll dive into that in another tutorial. I'll upload all this on MEDIAFIRE here. This is basically my main hosting platform. As you can see, I've got like 33 gigabytes already. So if you like this project, you could download this link here. It's basically just an URL. It's a referral link. You can sign up to MEDIAFIRE, create your own account with this referral link. You get up to 10 gigabytes of online hosting, and I gain another gigabyte. So that's a really good way of supporting my projects if you like this. So yeah, what you want to do is basically go to edit profiles. I've already got the GIF Screensavers profile here, of course. So we'll dive into my computer and I'll show you what the profile looks like. It's over here, Screensavers profile. Basically you import this GIF Screensaver profile. It's like 560 MBs, which is pretty small. Streamdeck does a great job at downsizing all the GIF files and compressing them in such a way. I noticed that when I opened the folder, they're actually web files, which I didn't know could animate, but whenever you open them in Windows Photo Viewer, they don't animate, but when you open them in Firefox, they'll animate. So I think that's how they compress that. For the Screensaver pack, the only thing you need to download basically is this little icon here. It's not my own icon. As you can see, these arrows I source myself, so these are included in the profile. So I think if you download or if you install this profile without the icon here, it'll say something like icon missing or something like that. So I included a text file basically to the icon pack. It's called animated GIF pack, and you can download that straight off Elgato Marketplace. It's this one here. Just open in Streamdeck. Do this before installing or importing the GIF Screensaver profile. So once you've got that icon pack installed, you're going to dive into the Streamdeck. So let me just open up something here where I have a blank spot. Then we'll do a switch profile button here, like that. And well, you go to edit profiles, then you go to import, and then you basically go to the profile here and import the GIF screensavers, and it should be listed somewhere here. You can of course also drag this around, rearrange it to your liking. What you then want to do is well, tell it which profile it needs to go to. So we'll let it navigate to the GIF Screensaver profile, and whenever we click that button, we get taken into the GIF Screensaver profile. Same goes for the home button here. You have to tell it to which profile you want it to point to whenever you're exiting the GIF Screensaver. I've just set it to my main profile here, so it's basically just page 1. The GIF Screensaver profile is set up this way that each GIF is basically well, I can click that. Let's click that. That's not the prettiest one, so let's choose another one. Let's click this one, for example. So these are all switch profile buttons basically, and they have their own icon mapped on it. And the thing you want to consider if you are going to rearrange any of these GIF files, it switches to the profile the page is on. So it switches to the GIF Screensaver profile, page 2, because we're on page 2 now. If, for example, we go to page 3, then we'll click one tile here, and it says that it'll switch to page 3 whenever a button is pressed. And this is true for all buttons except the left upper left corner one. That's basically just the exit. It'll return to the previous page automatically. So I don't know if exit is an option too. No, it's not. So that's why I chose the switch profile there. I was considering adding a home button on each page as well, but I figured, well, it would mess with the aesthetics. It's much nicer to just have a couple of pages, like yeah, well, you can't really see much on my webcam here. Let's try to turn down the brightness a bit. There we go. So yeah, that's basically pretty much the installation process. Be sure to download that icon pack. I think if you don't, you get an error icon missing. I don't know if this icon is automatically included in the profile. I don't think so, because it's basically just a Streamdeck. You see that here, animated GIF pack. It's basically this icon here. I think it's written away in a different directory instead of the profile directory you're importing. Unlike these arrows, for example, these will be included in the profile. Yeah, so that's just a basic tutorial on how to set it up. I showed you how to create an icon, how to switch to the GIF Screensaver by using the switch profile command here. You can set your own icon, you can use a Streamdeck icon, you can use a Jiffy. We could dive into that. Let's just go into screensavers here. It's under resources. Like I have for each page I have all the screensavers, like you can see here. These are basically just the full size images, and then I have a page for each tile here, and then you can see all the tiles. That's another thing. If you want to create your own, make sure that it nicely fits like that you get 1 to 8, 2 to 8, 3 to 8, 4 to 8, and this is basically the thumbnail. So we could use that, for example, to trigger. Yeah, you can't see it on the Streamdeck. It is not animated on the software, but you can see it being animated here. So whenever we enter that, you get taken into the animated GIF files. So yeah, and there's a lot of them. Let me just switch scenes here for a moment. Let me just set the droid cam. Sorry. Droid cam full screen, and it's there. I'll just walk you through a few of the jiffies here. I'll make another showcase video on a smaller screen. Not really showcasing it on the Streamdeck, because that'll take hours cycling through all the jiffies. I'll do that in an animated slideshow where you can get a really good idea. I've tested them all out. Like there were a few that were going out of sync for some reason. They were either too long or too big, or I don't know, they had some sort of encoding that didn't, the Streamdeck didn't like. So yeah, there's all sorts of images basically, from organic to colorful, to geometric, to and it might not run as smooth because I'm capturing and running the Streamdeck at the same time. But yeah, there's a lot. I'll make a showcase video as well. Just try that one. It's also pretty cool. And as you can see, they just keep looping and looping and looping and looping. So there's no need to buy any Streamdeck screensavers anymore for like $10 for 2-3 images. I also added a DIY pack. I'm going to make a tutorial about that, so you can create your own. But this took me like 5-6 days, 6 hours a day to just process this, and I made automations for it in Photoshop. I'll also teach you that method. Sorry, just have to readjust my mic a little here. Let's just, sorry about the noises here. Yeah, so this is basically the installation video with a bit of a showcase to see what you're getting into. This all started with this little screensaver, which was received quite enthusiastic on the Reddit Elgato boards, and this helped me a lot with the image retention. As you can see, I also really reprogrammed my Stream Deck as to have a lot of animated icons. I pretty much removed most of the tags because that'll definitely cause burn-ins or image retention. Whites also are really bad. They just, well, you keep seeing them for like a couple minutes, half an hour or something like that. So yeah, I tried my best to make everything as animated as possible. I'm still looking for an actual animated media buttons here. I tried to Google them. I couldn't find any like real good fitting pack that just fits nicely together. Oh, one more thing. This is really important. Don't skip this step. Oh, this is the Elgato program. I'll have to dive into my computer here, and then I'll have to dive into the Stream Deck folder. So this is, we'll have to switch scenes again. Sorry about all this. It's really hard for me to actually so this is the Elgato Stream Deck folder. As you can see, these are all the plugins. All the profiles are located here. They don't have a name, so I can't really show you which profile is the GIF Screensaver profile. Perhaps the last no, we didn't. We actually modified the apps folder to show you that. Well, there's a manifest saying what, for example, this is my Firefox profile, apps profile, GIF Screensaver. So this is basically the profile, and as you can see, these are all pages or look, this is basically what Stream Deck makes from it. It says here it has a resolution of 72 by 72 and it's a WebP image. So if I open this in Windows Photo Viewer, it doesn't do anything. But whenever I open this in Firefox, for example, it'll actually play. So Stream Deck does some magic to the GIFs. It sort of compresses them. I also noticed they have different file resolutions. Some are 72, some are 69, others are 144. I chose to go with 69 because I read that was the best resolution for it, and it'll either downsize it or I'm just looking for a page actually. We could click forever here. It's a shame they aren't named like yeah, we'll just have to click one to find an actual page where you can see all the thumbnails. But what I want to say is, before you install this profile, make a backup of your Elgato. Yeah, here we have a page. As you can see, the arrows are actually included. And these have a dimension of 144 times 144. So it's real odd how Stream Deck manages that. It's basically the well, the same button, the same tile. Just for one, it chooses a bigger resolution, like they're all 144. So yeah, so that's an actual page. I think it's, yeah. What are, oh well, it says 178 items. That could be correct. Like 6 pages. And 180 images. That leaves one undetermined, which I don't know what it's used for. That could be actual the home button icon. I don't know. Could be the home button icon that it mapped a different directory to. But as you can see, all the images are there, including the page overviews. So what you want to do is basically go to your Windows C users, username, app data, roaming, Elgato. Go to roaming, click Elgato, copy that before you install it, and then just put it on a different drive, like paste. My folder is pretty big. It's like, I think 10 gigabytes or something like that. So I'm not going to do that. I just did that. But yeah, that's about it for the tutorial. I think we went on long enough here. So let's just switch back to the webcams here. I think you get a pretty good idea of, yeah, how to set it up. Just don't forget to back up your Elgato folder before importing the actual GIF Screensaver profile, so you can always revert back in case something goes wrong. I don't expect it to go wrong, but you might never know. It's always good to have a backup on hand. Like I said, there is a link in the profile download to the home button icon, the animated GIF pack. So install that first, then import the GIF Screensaver profile, which is 560 MB. Due to Streamdeck's awesome, well, yeah, compression techniques and conversion techniques to WebP images. I don't like WebP images, but in this case it works. It makes the project a lot smaller because, like, the screensavers alone are already 2.2 gigabytes. All the tiles and buttons are 3.1 gigabytes. The complete package is like, yeah, almost 6 gigabytes. So that's solely because I want to give you the resources as well, like all the pages, all the thumbnails, all the 32 tiles, the full screensaver files. I just included everything there. Let's just see here. I need to add some more profiles to my OBS settings here. But yeah, download the animated GIF pack. Everything is available on my MEDIAFIRE. It'll be in the Streamdeck projects folder. I'll just share the entire folder here. Then you have access to the complete pack, which includes the profile, all the resources, and the DIY creation pack. So I'm sorry, the DIY creation pack tutorial is not yet listed here. Same as the installation tutorial is also not listed here. I'll upload the installation tutorial also on MEDIAFIRE. I actually should have included that in the profile and the complete pack as well, but yeah, then I couldn't show you the directory I'm currently building here on MEDIAFIRE. If you want to support me, you can just download the link. It's basically just an URL. It's a shortcut to it's a referral link from me to sign up to MEDIAFIRE. If you do that, you get like 10 gigabytes of online hosting, just like me. I already got 33 gigabytes. So if you want to help me continue these projects, let's just see. I think I've used quite a lot here. Yeah, I've used 27 gigabytes of my 33 gigabytes already, just because of uploading this project here, which is almost 17 gigabytes in total, I think, all the separate folders and downloads. I just want to give you guys choice in case you only want to have the screensavers or only want to have the trigger or the buttons and the tiles and thumbnails or stuff like that. These basically include both. The complete pack includes everything. The profile, you can only just download the profile if you're content with that, but then you're left without the screensavers, so you might want to download the screensavers separately. Saves you 3 gigabytes of all the tiles and thumbnails and mappings and stuff like that. You don't really need that because they're all included in the profile. Yeah, you can visit my Linktree, my social, see where I'm all at. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, well, got a few sites. You can also treat me to a cup of coffee through PayPal. So I just put these links up here in case anyone wants to support this project. I think there almost went like 30 hours or something like that in this project. And I'm still not done. Still have to record a tutorial on how to create an actual GIF, full screen GIF animation without it being a screensaver. So I have something for that. I can show you real quick. I basically named the image dimensions for you. So these are basically the image dimensions. And it's calculated on this formula. And then I made this Photoshop file with automations for resizing to full screen screensavers, and basically to automate the sorry, just need to have some iced tea here. I basically also have an automation set up for exporting all the 32 tiles, but that'll be another tutorial. As you can see, these are 2 layers, and as you can see, the image dimensions match those of my calculations here, like there. So yeah, the resizing process is also a bit I basically do it in 2 steps, image size, canvas size, then I resize it again, then I crop it again, and then you can either set export on or off, and then you can batch automate, like for example an entire directory to output for screensaver files. You can't automate or batch entire directories for individual tiles here. You have to do that one by one. Well, you can automate a 32 tile export, but you have to do it image by image. But we'll get into that in another tutorial, where we'll dive, we'll do a deep dive into, well, creating an image from scratch. Well, not from scratch, we'll just use an existing image. We'll resize that to a screensaver. Then we'll automate that to, well, I'll show you how to set up an automation for that. Because I can't export this automation, it's solely configured for my computer, as it uses certain directories and stuff like that. So I'm going to teach you that, and then you should be good to go. Oops. So that's basically the DIY creation pack. These are two really helpful tools, especially when I teach you how to automate them and batch all the screensaver files and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't use screensavers myself, but yeah. I'm going to conclude this video now. I hope this was a helpful tutorial. It's probably way too long already. It's like 36 minutes. Well, yeah, it could be explained in 5 minutes, but I just want to give you a little walkthrough of what you're getting into, how much work went into this, and yeah, well, basically just give you an overview of the project I've been working on for the past 5, 6, 7 days. Like the first image, I keep on rambling, sorry about that, but the first image, the full screen image to display on a Streamdeck, like not a screensaver but actual by the press of a button, took me like 4 hours to figure that out, perhaps even longer. In the end I did each image like in 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes, depending on the processing it needed. Some images needed to be cropped a little, some were already in landscape, so they needed a square thumbnail. So those are all things that had to be done for this project, but in the end you have a beautiful collection of screensavers. Well, we could do that for a moment. Let's do that, and let's just play some of the Jiffy files here on my mini display. Ooh, they're going really. The frame rate is really sucky. Let's try it that way. There we go, that's a bit smoother already because it doesn't have to process all the comps. But yeah, as you can see, it's just really awesome. It's playing 2 GIF files at the same time on my mini super landscape monitor. It pretty much fits 2 Jiffy files exactly. So well, yeah, there's a lot, but I'll make a separate video of just showcasing all the animations through this method, but I just want to showcase you this, and you can see how smooth they run. That's also how smooth they run on the Streamdeck whenever I'm not capturing through my Droid Cam phone. So yeah. Yeah, this goes on forever and ever. I could leave it running for an hour, and there might be a chance you still might not have seen every Jiffy. Like some Jiffies are like really long. Like the left one here with the hand. Just keeps on going and going and going. Well, I've set the max loop cycle to 6, so some are really short Jiffies, others are really long. Love that cube thingy-majig there. But yeah, I'm going to make a separate showcase video for this with some nice music. That'll probably be hosted on MEDIAFIRE and YouTube. Well, YouTube will be hosted there anyways, so I can showcase that on the Elgato boards, Discord, YouTube, TikTok, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just now basically wrapping it up. Yeah, I'm going to switch this off, and I'm going to wrap off the tutorial, because it was a tutorial in the end, which already is taking 40 minutes. I hope I haven't wasted your time, but I also hope you know how much time I spent on this, and I think I can make a lot of people really happy with this profile. When you see the prices on the Elgato marketplace for just 3 to 4 Jiffy files as a screensaver, you can't even push them manually. You have to let the Streamdeck go to sleep. So I think this is a perfect solution. You can either trigger them manually, or you can configure one of the 180 images to be your screensaver, whatever you like. So yeah, I'm going to conclude this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the project. If you did enjoy the project, help me out. Well, by, for example, registering to MEDIAFIRE with my referral link. I get an extra 1 GB, and I can continue to do this kind of projects. I'm also working on a wallpaper pack, for example. It also has like already 8 categories with like some 6 pages, some 1 page profile, folders and stuff like that. So that's going to be released as well, but that's still under construction. But those are all still images. So yeah, I'm going to conclude this. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the project. Take full advantage of it. Note this is only for the Streamdeck XL, and yeah, choose whatever you want to download. I could recommend just downloading the complete pack. Then you have everything you need. You can take a closer look at how I build up the project. Then you also have all the screensaver files, the DIY creation pack, for which another tutorial will follow. So yeah, I'm going to round this up, and yeah, I might put this on YouTube as well, this introductory installation tutorial. Leave a like there, subscribe. I don't know. This is just an installation tutorial basically, which is taking way too long already because of all my yapping. But yeah, I'm going to do an announcement video where I actually announce this, post that on my YouTube with the link to my MEDIAFIRE, and also post that on the Elgato Reddit, the Elgato Discord, TikTok. I don't know which platforms I can find to spread this. So feel free to spread this around once you've got the URL. The URL is basically yeah. Yeah, I'll have to share that in the video or something like that, but I'm going to round it up. It's like 45 minutes now, so I'm going to stop the record button, upload this video to the MEDIAFIRE folder, so you get an installation tutorial. Again, don't forget to backup your Elgato folder. It's a habit I do every once in a while when I made some major changes, like changing icons, adding profiles, adding plugins, or I know there are some plugins that aren't available anymore on the Streamdeck, but I still got them on my Elgato backup, so that's how I'm able to still have plugins that aren't available anymore. So that's a good habit to and a practice to do. Just make a backup of your Elgato folder. Yeah, I showed you the location. It's in app, users, username, app data, local, Elgato, I think, from the top of my head. But yeah, have a great evening, night, morning, day, whatever it is, noon. Hope you enjoyed this project. Hope you can appreciate the amount of work I put into this and enjoy. Yeah, take care and yeah, enjoy the project. That's all I can say. So cheers guys, have a good one, and thanks for downloading the project. Looking forward to seeing the downloads grow, or perhaps nobody will download it, but yeah, we'll see. Goodbye everyone, have a great week, weekend, day, whatever. Thanks for downloading, supporting, or yeah, whatever. Cheers, goodbye.